That's a big cup of tea. That is a big cup of tea. Okay. Here we are. Planet Coaster. Lockdown Land. Let's just give a few minutes there. Let's just wait, see who's where and what's what. And then we'll start. Okay, so I appear as a ghost on the screen because the chroma key is not doing its job as it should do. However, I feel that it's, I think I look better this way. I think I look better as a ghost. I think, and you can't see my hideous bald head reflecting off the screen as well. So apart from that, it's looking pretty good, and let's crack on with where we are and what we're doing. So here we are, we're at Planet Coaster, we're at Lockdown Land, of course. Lockdown Land is full to the brim. Let's just have a quick overview of where we've been on this amazing park. So, right, we've got the kind of spooky zone down there, we've got volcano-y zone, we've got like nice little Pirates of the Caribbean bit down here. Then over here we've got like the Aztec zone, which is under construction. Movie studios, again, heavily under construction. Wow! And then loads of scenery and stuff left to do. This place is just like immense, and it's already took me so long. These first areas I did though are looking pretty good. However, there is one part of the park which is not looking good, and that is the entrance here. Now, as you can see, this was the first building I built. It's got like the jagged edges on it. See the jagged edges there? The jagged edges are not good, but at the time I hadn't figured out how to turn the actual things around. So we got jagged edges. So I'm going to come back and correct those at some point. However, we need to completely redevelop this first part of the park. So this first part of the park here, this entrance, I never really put much effort into it. It was just a case of use the default one and let people go in. So there's no real logic as to how people go in, what they're doing, and how they're doing it. So we're going to redesign this. But not right now. The first thing we got to do is we've got to close the park. And closing the park when you've got in there, how many guests have I got now? 14,445 guests, and they're all about to get the boot. That is 14,445 people all about to head for this one little exit over here. That is it. Lots of people leaving, lots of people coming. And you may think to yourself, oh, this game's quite laggy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. For two reasons. Number one, there's 14,445 people in the park. But secondly, GeForce now is playing silly beggars with it. So let's have a look where we are in terms of performance there for GeForce now. So it's serving this game. With GeForce now, if you don't know, it's the live streaming service provided by Nvidia. And it's basically running me up at 7 frames per second at the moment. You can't see that because that logo is in the way. I need to move that. But it's running me up at 7 frames per second. It's running the stream at 60 frames per second, which is, kudos to GeForce Now, fantastic service. But the game, unfortunately, on those RTX 2080s is failing massively. So we're going to close the park. Because if we don't close the park, we can't actually build anything. It's going to be absolutely, totally impossible. So we're going to empty all these people out. And then we're going to close all the rides, and then the game will actually run at a speed where we can actually play it. There's a lot of people in this place. So let's have a look then, park management. Radio, and let's just close the park. Boom, park status closed. Oh man, everyone's going to start running for the exits now. Now last time I did this, it took about, I want to say half an hour, maybe longer, for actually everyone to leave the parks. What happens now is that they close all the rides, and then as they close the rides, everyone gets to the entrance and they kind of get kicked off. So let's just have a quick look then where we are in terms of, it's been that long since I've been on this menu here, attractions and shops. There you go. So there's no way of closing all, unfortunately. But let's just go down here and close all these rides. Anyway, closed, 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 closed. You know, if you've just come in and paid $50 for a ticket, you're going to be pretty narked off. Unlucky, I'm afraid. We will back open again at some point. Took, you know what? It took about, I don't know how long it took to fill the actual park up. I think to fill the actual park up with nearly 15,000 guests took about 3 hours of gameplay. So it wasn't too bad at all. The problem is when you're building a coaster, it's just not very easy when there's all this going on. I mean, there's a lot of attractions here. A lot of attractions, and I've got most of the park management stuff turned off as well. I mean, just look at this. There should really be there isn't, is there? I'm not missing that, am I? No, there isn't an actually all off button. But let's just close everything so that nothing's running, and that way it's gonna. Right, I could just pause the game, couldn't I? But it's going to do that annoying thing then. If I go and just completely trash the entrance, and I mean like pull the entrance apart, I'm about to flatten it all, including one of the rides as well, and redesign the rides. If I just trash the entrance, then that's just going to cause like loads of people to be randomly wandering around everywhere. I always remember doing that on Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. You ever played Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, the predecessor to this? Roller Coaster Tycoon 4, if you don't know, is a cash grab and should never be played and certainly never purchased. But Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, whenever you kind of deleted a path or a bridge, your guests would just kind of get lost. And if they kind of fell into an area where they couldn't get out, then it would seriously damage your park rating, because you wouldn't be able to, until you found them, of course. Until you found them. I'll leave those rooms open. Is anyone in those? No. Okay. They can stay. They can stay. That's fine. The bulk of it's all closed now. Okay. Whoa, dear me. Let's go. A bit of a crowd control situation going on down here. I feel we really could have done this a little bit more gradually. Yeah, it's like some sort of zombie apocalypse. There's a big crunch going on. Everyone's trying to get out of the gates. Oh, look, they bought some balloons. He's bought a crown. Oh, I like this. This ain't good. There's going to be some violence here. There's going to be some fights. Guests, you know, tripping over each other, popping their balloons. Kids trodden underfoot. I mean, them kids there don't look particularly safe, do they? I mean, yeah. I love the like faces and the loving care and detail that's gone into all the characters, because you know everyone has got a different style. You struggle to find two people who look the same in this game, but I haven't yet. They're all wacky, got crazy haircuts. He's got a Robin Hood hat on for some reason. He's bought balloons. They're all smiling. They're all really happy, even though I've just booted them all out. And even they're in literally a massive crush at the gate to get out. Right, how are we doing anyway? How many guests we got left in the park? Right, we started off with 14,445. We've currently got 13,371 guests in the park. Where are we? We're 8 minutes in. I closed the park about 4.5 minutes ago, something like that. So it's taking a while to get everyone out. And the idea is, when we've done this, I'm just going to crush the whole area around here. The entrance, everything. I've got this brilliant Bavarian entrance that I've nicked off someone I know, and I'm going to plonk that into place, and then I'm going to go over it with a wing coaster. The wing coaster, which is already in the park, is going to get ripped down, and I'm going to go for kind of like a Cedar Fair in America, where they've got the wing coaster that goes over the entrance. Gatekeeper, I think it's called. We're going to go for that, because that's going to be super cool. Oh, there's two chaps over here on the right who have both got like a Bumblebee style shirt on, black and yellow shirt. That they look. Maybe are they similar? Is that two characters the same? The guy in front's got like a blue and white shirt on. Are they the same characters? Let's see. Oh, he's got like a green and stripy one. Oh, she's got flowers on her top. She's got a body warmer on. Yeah, I think I think I need wider paths. And my new entrance and exit is going to solve this problem because it's massive. It's huge, there's loads of space. I mean, not that I'm going to be doing this again, closing the park like this. It's just bad for business, isn't it? But this new entrance is really wide. It's got a couple of different gates in. It goes off in the main kind of foyer area into some transport. So there's going to be a train, the monorail all connecting. And also paths going into different areas. Because the problem I've got at the moment is people just come straight in, they go straight ahead, and they go into that kind of, you see the big rock work in front there, they go straight into that rock work, and then they start on those rides. And those rides are rammed. The queues for those rides are just always out the queue. No matter how long I make the queue lines, they're always out the queue lines. They're always into the main, the log flume as well, always out the queue lines. And then no one gets to the back of the park. So I've got this massive, humongous, brilliant, beautiful new roller coaster right at the back of the park, which has got like a huge capacity, like 2,000 guests an hour. Nobody goes on it because no one gets there. And even though I've dumped like a monorail station right next to it, people just don't go onto it. And right, I've completely lost track of Bumblebee guy here. Oh, there's one there. Look right in front. Where's his friend? He's got he's got some big eyebrows, that guy. He's got some big eyebrows. About as much hair as I have. Oh, I like his tash. Good with some great facial hair modelling. When they were designing this game, whoever was on facial hair modelling was just, a standout graphic designer. Oh, I think the other Bumblebee guy is actually still stood there. He's stuck. What are we at? 12,740 guests and counting. So we're now 11 minutes for about 6.5, 7 minutes since we closed the park. And we are not much further on in terms of people getting out the park. Not as many hats and balloons sold as maybe there should have been. Quite a few pirate hats and things. Oh, I like multicoloured hair there. Need to do a better job merchandising all my stuff. So let's just have a quick look up from above and just see how this is happening. Whoa! Gee whiz, that's not good, is it? Right, let's just get rid of... Why is that Alpine rock there still? You can see over to the right there's still a lot of people pouring out of the western area. There's still a lot of people pouring out of the queue lines from the indoor boat ride, the monorail, and other bits and bats there. No one's going anywhere. No one is going anywhere. People are in stum here. They are stuck. What about the wider park? How far does this queue go back? Yeah, wow, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a lot of people. This is a lot of people. There's another little fork here. Yo, man. So many people. So many people. Oh. Oh, no, look at this. If you are back here, right, this is like... I went to Legoland once, a few years ago, in Windsor. And that's what this is what Legoland was like, getting out. Then you got into your car, and then you were sat in your car for like 3 hours. There was a guy in the car park when we went back to get the car who had a camping stove out in the car park and was making his family dinner in the car park. And I thought, what are you doing, you utter cretin? And then I realised when I was sat in the car trying to get onto the motorway what he was doing. He was a wise man who had been to Legoland before, and he knew that you weren't going anywhere for the first 2 hours after the park closed. So he stayed in there. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm sorry, but you're about to get stuck at the front of the park because there's no way out. So you jump the fences if you want. Maybe sit down and have a coffee. Oh no, I closed all the shops. You can't sit down and have a coffee. You can't sit down and have anything. Yes, so there we go. So how far does this carnage go back then? Underneath the volcano? Does it go to the other side of the volcano? Into the Pirate Cove? There's a few people. It's not massively bad here. I do like how kind of submissive the guests are in this game. Because they're just like, park's closed, oh okay then. So they're just all toddling off to the park entrance. Not really any resistance whatsoever. The back of the park here, there wasn't really many people back here to start with. Well, I say that, but clearly there actually is. Yeah, so this chaos at the front of the park is just going to get worse, I feel. Oh, this is my big coaster. You can see it there, look. It's a beauty, really is. Right, well, all that bit still needs theming. This area down here is beautiful, and it's all finished as well. Where are we? Let's just go see how things are getting on at the entrance. How's things at the entrance? Oh, not getting any better, I see. Not getting any better. Yes, there's going to be a lawsuit here, I imagine, in the real world. So while we wait for everyone to leave, let's see if we can find a guest and ask them what they think. Lisa Hingley, she is going home. Recent thoughts: I am bushed. Does that mean she's tired? The queue scenery while around Polarity 4 is amazing. It's good to know. She's been queuing for it for a while though. What an amazing place, she says. She's got nothing in her hands. She's got $144 to spend. That's good, that. Oh, she had 224. She spent 80 quid on a ticket. Didn't even know I was charging for entry, if I'm honest. And that's it. So she bought her entry and that's it. Okay. She's with Danny. Oh look, you can eject people. Did not know that. Never seen that feature before. Right, anyway, let's have a look at someone else. Olive O'Hara. Seriously, I mean, who sits down and comes up with all these names? This park is great. Time to leave, I think. Yeah, it is. Wow, Rolling River 3 looks really cool. What else we got there? She's been on Insanity, Black Falcon 1, Rival 1, and Light Line 1. Not a very exciting individual. She's got £1.80 left. She came in the park with 500 quid. This is like a proper Merlin park, isn't it? Where people arrive with like $500 and they leave with like £1.80, $1.80. And she spent £116 on food. What did she eat? 90 quid on gifts. 50 quid on drinks. Nice. See, this is why you want to open a theme park, guys. Oh, look, she's with a group. Clement, Patricia, Kelly, Sophia, and Tracy. Okay, brilliant. Good to know. Next, who's next? What we've got? Brad. Hey, Brad Calloway. Here with Laurie and Darlow. So much room to walk round. This place rocks. Not right now, mate. I think I wish there was somewhere to sit down. Yeah, I ain't put many benches in because of the old vandalism. He's thirsty. Let's have a look. I wish there was somewhere to sit down. Ooh, there isn't a gift shop in this park. Really? Okay, need to fix that. That's a problem. He's been on the monorail. He's been on the lasso ride. He's been on Interdimensional 5. Nice. That's a 4D coaster. And he's got 60 quid left. He came with 270. Okay. Got 9,000 guests left. Just about to go under 9,000. 8,995. The people are pouring out in their droves. We got Shane. Hi, Shane. Shane came with $334. He thinks the park is... again, with the gift shops. Why do they let so many people in the park, he says. This is very reminiscent of the real world, this, I'll tell you. And he was hoping that the monorail was going to take him somewhere interesting, which I think it probably did. Probably did. As I recall, actually, the last time I closed the park, I had people stuck on the monorail. Because there aren't enough stations for trains, I think I had guests who were stuck on the monorail. And I believe I had to reopen the monorail to get those guests out. Let's just have a quick look, because that one's at the station and that one's not. It was a massive pain in the backside. No, there's no one on that one. Oh, that's good. Maybe the game like evacuates them or something. I hope it does. I sure hope it does indeed. I got my massive cup of tea, by the way, if you were wondering. I got If you can see that on this horrendous chroma key there. Doo -doo -doo -doo. It's the Oblivion Don't Look Down mug. Don't look down. I don't think they sell these anymore. It's huge. It's as big as my head, look. Literally as big as my head. And it holds like half a litre of tea. It had, when it first came, on the bottom a little sound box. And every time you tipped the cup up to take a drink, it went, don't look down. And after about 2 sips, I got a knife and pulled it out because it was really annoying. I don't think the battery would have lasted long anyway, but it would have driven me to insanity long before that. Long before that. What are we at guest-wise? 7,700. Wow, 7,700 guests and counting. And the crush continues. There's still people, look, pouring out of these ways here. This is the problem. Really, really poor design when I started this pack, because there's you want to funnel people into different directions and disperse them as quickly as possible. So the transport ride, you got this area here which has got this wing coaster which is going, it's getting demolished as part of the renovations, and it's got this dark ride here. And it's got the monorail here. So you could go in and go left and enter these. And a lot of people did. Or you could go right, and this would take you back round past the hotels towards the back of the park. No one went that way because there was no immediate rides down there. Everyone went straight up and went into the kind of western world to the right there. Right centre of the screen. And then from there they kind of just dispersed wherever. It was a real pain. There was a seagull there. Pooing on people, undoubtedly. Where are we? Look at this. Look at this chaos. We're all still smiling though. Let's pick someone. I wish I was somewhere. Oh, I wish there was somewhere to sit down. What a beautiful place. Going home. Reasonably happy. Reasonably happy. 56. Yeah. So, a few words about GeForce now then. So we've got, this game has been played on GeForce now. So I'm not running this on a PC, I'm running this on a MacBook. And I used to run it on my MacBook Air, now I run it on my MacBook Pro. It's running on a MacBook, it's not running locally, it's running on NVIDIA's servers, sorry. Now, the GeForce Now service, they got all sorts of games on there. Planet Coaster's been on there for a couple of years now. They've got all your favourites, loads of new ones. There's stuff like Fortnite as well, all those kind of free-to-play games as well. The idea is, you just stream it. You pay a monthly fee, and it's great. However, yeah, I think I'm testing their abilities with this game because it always runs like a bag of spanners when the park's full. And I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's just go down here. Let's just see. Let's just feel someone's misery. Let's go in a first-person mode and see what. Let's experience the crush at ground level. There we go. Not nice. I'm bobbling around a bit now. So yeah, so the service itself, I've found the service to be really, really reliable, and I got a really good deal on it because I got the Founders for Life. So because I joined up pretty early on, because I was thinking, I basically really wanted this particular game, and I looked at a gaming PC to run it, and we were talking thousands of pounds. So I thought I'll experience, I want to test out one of these game streaming services online, and I think I pay like $30 every 6 months, something like that. It's about $60 a year for the Founders for Life, and as long as I keep paying them, they'll never put it up. And I keep trying to tempt me onto the RTX 20 or 3080s, the kind of the next level of there you go. Sorry, a bit loud that the people, I think, bit loud down there in the crowd. Yeah, they keep trying to tempt me onto the new more dated servers, but I don't think it'll run this game any faster, if I'm honest. I just think this game is a card killer, essentially, because you've got so much going on at the same time that it's just chaos in it. And you can see why. 15,000 guests. All essentially independent from each other, all grouped together in groups as well. Nora, for example. Can you rename people? Yes, you can! You can. Planet Coaster, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 had loads of little nice things like that where you could like rename people. So you could have like, I don't know, whoever you fancied, you could rename a group of people as your friends or whatever. Or if you were really, really, really boring, you could rename every single guest. So, that's a lot of people to rename, isn't it? But you can do that on this as well. You can rename people. So I'm not going to rename Nora because she's about to leave. And, I just don't want the responsibility of giving her a new name. She said, what a beautiful place. It's very spacious. Yes, been on Quick Draw. Been on quite a few rides. But anyway, streaming-wise, the stream quality is all over the shop with this game. And I've played Fortnite on this service and a few other games as well, and they run like perfect, like console games. Like, got a PlayStation 5 in there as well, and you can't tell the difference between like a game like Fortnite. But this game in particular, it does not do well on, and I don't know why. And I thought to myself, should I invest in a gaming PC to play it? But no, I'm just going to kind of wing it for a while. Right, we've got 5,000 guests left in the park, so 5,000 people left to get out the park. Should not take much longer than it is. And what are we now? We're 26 minutes into the stream, so we're about 20 minutes. So what's that? 20 minutes for 1,000 guests. So what's that? 500 guests a minute. My maths is right. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. That's not too bad. I mean, lucky it's not an evacuation because of like a fire or something. It's not good. Maybe we should do drills. Fire drills. There's a lot of stripy t-shirts down there. I can see a lot of stripy t-shirts. And a lot of people who have got very colourful hair. Right, let's have a quick whiz around then, because I would imagine at this point the game may be starting to get a little bit faster. Well, maybe not. Oh, look at those people. They're just like ants. Just like ants. Leaving the park. Cup of tea time, I think. Cup of tea. So everyone's leaving. Everyone's leaving very, very quickly. And they're still spilling out from all over the joints. Let's just have a look if that massive snake of people's gone down here. Yes, it has. Right, so this is one of the rides which is coming out, and it's a shame, really, because it's a really, really nice wing coaster. It's got several block sections on it. You have quite a few cars on the track at once. It goes in like a nice little valley, which has got like a stream at the bottom of it. It's got water effects. It's beautiful. However, I don't think it's an amazing design. I don't think it's particularly compact. Not that it needs to be, and it does take up a lot of space. It would be nice to have this going over the doing a barrel roll over the entrance like at Cedar Point. That would look awesome. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to move it. We're going to put another wing coaster in, and probably going to have it going around. I'm probably going to. Yeah, I think this entrance is pretty big. I think the entrance is going to have to go here. It's going to have to be at an angle from where it is at the moment. Almost certainly is. Might have to move the monorail as well. No way am I moving that massive dark ride at the top there, because that thing is huge. Yeah. I'll fit it in somehow. It's fine. Might have to change the design a little bit. Might have to take the hotels off the side. In fact, I think I'm almost certainly going to have to take the hotels off the side. But it'll come down, and the entrance to the Western World bit there, will be kept where it is, won't it? But I might try and move it the other side actually. Lots of things to consider, but one thing is for sure: the entrance at the minute is a really bad use of space. It's a really bad use of space. Oh look, everyone disappeared there. It's a really bad use of space, and it needs updating. So we've got 3,000 guests still in the park, and the game is becoming noticeably quicker. The game is becoming noticeably. There's a lot less lag, and I'll just bring up. Ooh, let me just put this on here. Let me just actually. There's a lot of monorail cars bundled up here. Let me just double check. There's no one on any of these. No, it's empty. Yeah, they're all empty. There's no one stuck in a cable car either, is there? that would not be good. No, they're empty as well. Okay, so the game's not daft. It does, when you empty the park, it does empty the people. That's a good thing. Let's just have a quick look how we're doing performance-wise. Well, we're up to 13 frames a second. In terms of the game, it's still supplying it down to me at 60, which is great. And yeah, it's not bad at all. Okay, so it becomes a lot more playable even at those kind of speeds. There's still a lot going on. There's still a lot of animations. I mean, there's still a lot of like particle effects, like this smoke here. There is still a lot of animatronics going on and that kind of thing, even though the rides are kind of closed. And there's still the staff. So, like all my engineers and stuff, even though I've turned off ride failures and I've turned off all the management stuff, this is a sandbox game, so it's unlimited money, that kind of thing. And I've turned all that stuff off, so we don't have those problems in terms of things constantly breaking down, because it's a big enough job, you know, just building this place, let alone running it. So I'm going to build it, then I'm going to run it. This is my new coaster. This is a beaut. Look at it. Whoa. It goes all the way over there. Look, it's humongously massive and amazing. It really is humongously massive and amazing. We've got 1,181 guests left. We're nearly under 1,000 guests. Let's get back to the entrance and let's watch the last guest leaving Lockdown Land. Yeah, it's called Lockdown Land, by the way, because I started it when we were in the first lockdown. It's been doing it a while, but I don't get to play this very much. I only really get to play this game like for long periods of time during summer, so that's why I'm doing streams all summer with this, because I'm not making videos for Minecraft is great, and I've enjoyed doing those weekly, and I will continue to do them weekly after summer. But in fact, I've got a great spooky alien-y series coming up with Minecraft. But at the minute, playing this, you know, recording it, then making videos for this kind of game don't really make sense, does it? It makes more sense to actually stream it, and that way it means I can play it longer. I don't have to spend loads of time editing videos, so it's much better. We're down to 458 guests, so the people you see here now are the last people in the park, I would hazard to guess. There's a few stragglers. Come on, guys, let's go. But apart from that, everyone's nearly out. Everyone is nearly out. What's that running for down at the front there? Chaos. 370 guests left in the park. Slowing down a bit now. Like one or two people leaving at once. What's going on? There must be some problems or something. Must be some issues at some points. But we're nearly all there. The other problem with this massive mug as well is that you can never drink it fast enough for it still to be hot when you get to the bottom. I mean, it's literally freezing cold already. I don't mind cold tea, but it is literally freezing cold already. So it's no good, really, is it? 300 guests left in the park. No one behind this group. Everyone's about to be gone. And then it's just me, the staff, and the rides. And that's took so far about half an hour to clear everyone out. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I'm dead excited about getting the entrance sorted out. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be a fantastic new entrance. It's really going to make the park join it all together. It's going to be its own little Bavarian world, which will be nicely themed. And then I'm going to re-theme the indoor ride at the start, and that's going to be a fantastic kind of Bavarian boat adventure, I suppose. We'll call it something like that. 180 people. 180 people. Oh, look, they're nearly all gone. They're nearly all gone. This is it. Goodbye, my friends. Be sure to come back and pay me your money again when I reopen. I can see the back of the queue. Finally, everyone is out. 75 guests. 60 guests. Where is the actual entrance? Oh, it's when they pass through that turnstile there, isn't it? And that's it. 28 guests. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. There's still 28 people in the park. And yet there's nobody else coming out. Where are they? Staff. Staff. Okay. Okay. Does this allow you to find the guests? Oh man. It used to give you this is how little I've used the management features on this game. You get like a breakdown of like everyone. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Oh, you're telling me you're on the monorail? I hope not. Oh, this is not good. There's 28 people trapped somewhere. Oh, no. They're not on there. They're definitely all staff. They're all staff. I checked these. By the way, it's in the detail in there. Look, they've got little screens and I can't really see it from there. They've got little screens inside. You can watch stuff. Hello. That was Jeff. Jeff drives a monorail. Lot of monorails. Lot of monorails. Okay. They're not down there. Let's go check out. No, because I think all the monorails are backed up over there, aren't they? Oh man, this is not good. Adult guest groups. Adult guest groups free. Teen guest group guests 25. Show me where they are. Show me where the people are. Please. I wish I was somewhere to sit down. I need the restroom. I want to go on light line 1. Right, so that I want to go on light line 1 and show me where the actual ride is. That's great, that. Guest forts. These guests might not be here anymore. Okay. Well, I'm completely scuppered here as to where these people are. There's 28 guests in the park. Oh! You know what? I didn't close the restaurants, did I? I did not close the restaurants. Let's have a look. Attractions and shops. Tables. There's no one at the restaurants. Well, let's close them anyway. Let's just close the hotels. Facilities. Could they be in a toilet? Are they spend, or could they be at first aid? Yeah, you see, they might be one of these people who sits on the loo for like half an hour. In which case, out you go. No time to wipe. Just get out. There you go. Let's close all these. Close the toilets. Close the cash points. What's this? Standard restroom. I think they're staff facilities, those ones. Let's close those as well, just in case. Still got 28 people in the park. Right, they're all closed. Shops there are all closed. And rides. They're all closed. Yeah. Okay. So everything's now definitely closed. You, mate. Twiddling your broom. Nothing to do for a while. Right, while those guests... yeah, I've just got this really bad feeling that they're actually stuck somewhere. You used to, on Roller Coaster Tycoon, you used to get like a notification saying, guest Gary is stuck and can't get out the park. And then you go and like unstick them. But you don't get that on here. You used to be able to pick people up as well, like a little grabber, and move them. You can't do that on this one, I don't think. No, literally no idea where they are. 28 people, missing. Just missing. Probably trapped. Could be trapped anywhere. Right, okay, so let's get on with this anyway, because this is going to be brutal. Oh man, I've spent so long building this park, I really don't want to start taking it apart. However, I do need to do something with this entrance. And, you know, I feel like now, because I've got, you know, I'm starting at the back of the park now to do some really big improvements. And starting to fill in all these last areas, that I think the time is right. The time is right to right this wrong of the front of the park looking like a bag of spanners. So that's what we're going to do. That's the project at the minute, and it's going to be bad. This right. So just that's a nice ride. That it's gonna Insanity 1. Let's move it. Let's move this. I'll tell you why I'm moving it. I'm moving it so I don't forget that I haven't got one. So I'm just going to put it over there somewhere for now. Where's it going to sit? Yeah, actually, it probably can go along this kind of row. This is Candy Row here. There's going to be like rides going down there. So I'll just close that there. Leave that there for now. I'll come back to that later. And this is the ride that's going. This beauty of a B&M wing coaster, and it is. It's really nice, and it operates 3 cars. It's really good, efficient. First roller coaster I built, but it's gone. It's got to go. It's got smoke effects, well, steam effects. Tell you what, let's have a ride before we get rid of it. Seat. Cars, right. We'll take this one. We'll take the next one. Oh, restraints are down. Shall we sit at the back? GeForces are always better at the back. Row 8, seat 1. There you go. GeForces are always better at the back. And I am really ghosty now, and I'm kind of disappearing behind this in the roller coaster. Not a bad thing, in my opinion. Not a bad thing. Whoa, here we go. Got a nice soundtrack as well. I love the way you see the other train going over you as you go over it. Took me ages to get that. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to have to do it again. It's really laggy though, isn't it? Still. Yeah, it's not got the smoothest transitions either, if I'm honest. The speed isn't particularly consistent. Ooh, that's a bit of a neck breaker, that bit. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go for a shorter, smoother ride, I think. When I replace this. It literally just went through a tree as well. So someone's got seriously injured there. And another tree. Right, there we go. That was fun, wasn't it? It's time to go. Do we go straight back into the station? Oh, we do go straight back into the station. There you go. Great timing on that ride as well. Brilliant timing on that ride. Good dispatch. Good dispatch. Okay. So, let's close it down. As well, the ratings on it's not particularly good. You know, it's only like a 3.5 excitement, which is a bit naff, isn't it? Really, it needs to be more exciting. Needs to be more exciting. So let's get rid of that then. Goodbye, wing coaster, and it's gone. Boo-hoo. What else do we need to get rid of? We're going to clear a lot of space here. I'll just clear this space and then I think we'll call this a night because those 28 people have still not turned up. They could be anywhere. They could literally be anywhere. It's a big problem. So let's delete all this. Yes. So the toilet block's going to have to go as well. The let's get rid of that hint. There we go. The ATM can go. All this stuff can go back in at some point in the future, somewhere else. Goodbye. Entrance building. Monorail paths. Queue lines. All can go. And then we'll flatten all that down. Must be a quicker way of doing this. Probably not. It's quite therapeutic anyway. Yeah. Get rid of the old station. Oh, this is going to be good. I'm optimistic about this. I think we're in for a great new area.